Hello and welcome to the It's Raining Crafts podcast. My name is Raina. You can find me under SF Chick on Instagram and Ravelry. Today is Thursday, May 2nd, 2019, and it is Maryland Sheep and Wool Week and sacrament weekend for the second graders at St. Joe's in Dallastown. I know because my second grader went through the process the night before Easter, so he doesn't have to participate in this one if he didn't want to, and he chose not to. So, I have two projects that are almost finished, a couple projects that I started, and some acquisitions with some chatter at the end. So, grab your knitting and grab your drink. Finnegan, if you hear a dog, that is Finnegan. He thinks that he is the protector of everyone. Um, he hears or sees a dog outside. So why don't we get into my knitting? So I have in my sock blank bag one of my longest project socks. If you hear like buzzing in the background or anything, I have the windows open because it's 83 degrees outside today. And the basement is kind of warm. I have no ceiling fans down here at the moment. So this is a sock that I got from Fiber Nymph, Lisa of Fiber Nymph Dye Works. This is my sock blank that I purchased from her. This is the second sock that I'm doing. I did my German short row heel, and now I'm working down the foot. So I am about 20 rows away from completing the foot, and then I will do the toe decreases, and I'll have a finished pair of socks. And I got this bag at Pittsburgh Knit and Crochet Festival when they realized that they did not have a tag for me, but they had me in attendance for the class. So I got a free bag. Natalie did too. If you don't know who Natalie is my best friend. We've been friends since high school. So we're pretty up there. And it not we're pretty up there, but we've been friends for 30 years. And every time that we're together, it's like carefree all over again. So that is one sock that I have completed. Almost complete. The second sock is in my Star Knits Droid bag. It has R2D2 and BB-8, and oh my god, it's so cute. And this is the Hermione colorway from Nomadic Yarns out of Chicago. I did 60 rows for the foot. For the leg, I did my German short row heel by Mina Phillip. I'm working down the foot now. Just start working down the foot. If you don't know, I do my socks magic loop on a size 1 2.25 needle. I do 64 stitches. I do 10 rounds for the cuff, 60 rounds for the leg, a German short row heel by Mina Phillip, and then I think I do 50 for my foot, and then I go to the toe decreases until I reach like, what was it the last time, 12? So I think that's a pretty good formula for my socks. So this is the second sock. The first sock is upstairs. Um, and then I started another pair of socks because I gave myself credit. It's like I'm past the German short row heel. I'm gonna roll up another skein of yarn. This is Freckled Whimsy out of somewhere in Illinois. If you're a fan of the 90s, if you grew up in the 90s, graduated in the late 90s, you would know the song Champagne Supernova by Oasis. This is Champagne Supernova. And um, it's it's beautiful, and I did the cuff so far. So you see the white, and that's an olive green, and that's a sky blue, and then now it's going into turquoise blue. But I haven't knit on this because I haven't knit my other sock. I haven't finished my other sock. Um, and I have another sock length that I started that I got last year at Maryland Sheep and Wool from Gail's Art. It's called Bells and Whistles. It's browns and it has purples and blues, and it's really pretty. But this is the project that I've been spending most of my time on in my Volkswagen bag that I got from Quick Knit Craft on Etsy. I think that's her name. She comes out of Alabama. So I love her bags. I got a few of her bags, but I casted on another 3-color cashmere cow from Joji Locatelli, and I'm in band 1, but I'm in the 3rd section of band 1. So the purple is Lolo Did It in Prince colorway. The gold is Destination Yarn in the cheese skirt colorway. And I know it's like 80 some degrees out, but people can always, if you send it like at the beginning of the fall, then people can use it. So that is for Kellen's godmother, who I will talk more about later. But I don't have any more whips on my desk right now. I tore out a couple projects in the past week. I pulled out the Free Your Fade that has been on the needles since last year or the year before last. I just got into section 2 and I was knitting on it last weekend, and I'm like, you know what? Am I going to wear this? My mother would have worn it, but I don't want to put all that work into something that I don't want to wear. And I know that my mother would appreciate it. My cat is staring very intently at something outside the door. I don't know what it is, but she seems to like it to lay in front of the door now. So, anyway, the last time that I talked to you, we were getting ready for company. Joni came from Pittsburgh. Joni is a family friend. She's known me since I was 8 years old. She graduated from Pitt with my mother in 1985. So I was around 8 or 9 years old. And I asked her to be godmother. Because I hold Joni in high regards, and Joni's never let me down like other family members But so Joni came, and she came on Friday, on Good Friday, and we went to we took her out to dinner, and Saturday morning we did our routine with Kellen. We took him the ice skating, and we got him a cheeseburger, and then we went down to downtown York because we figured it was Easter weekend, there wasn't much going on. And so when we got to downtown York, we discovered there was a little fair going on because there were pony rides, and the street that my mom wanted to go down was closed off. But where we went to go eat at the Fig and Barrel in York was very, very delicious. Oh my God, it reminded me of a place I used to go when I used to live in San Francisco with my friend Kevin. It had that it had that vibe. It had that same. I was very relaxed in there, and we had a good time. And we had brunch and bottomless mimosas, and then we walked around. We walked around. I went into the yarn shop that was down there. And the last time I was in the yarn shop, in that particular yarn shop, was at Christmas. I My nose is very itchy, so I got a couple skeins of yarn because I couldn't pick. So the first skein of yarn is Crab Apple yarns in the Always Almost Vermont Falling King Fingering 75 Superwash Merino, 25 nylon, 437, 100 grams. So this is what it looks like. It was just calling to me. It's just like, oh, I need to knit that. It needs to be some socks, but right now I have 4 socks on the needles, so I don't need 6 socks on the needles right now. So this will have to wait. I don't know when this will come up again. And then this other one was the Alpaca Yarn Company Pack of Peds in the Nudie Branch colorway, and it's all types of turquoise. There's some orange in there, some brown. Oh my goodness. And I was just like, yeah, I can't decide between these two. So they both came home with me. And that night was Kellen's baptism, which went very well. We got to the church a little early and sat where they wanted us to sit. And we got there a little bit before my mother-in-law, Dave, and Kellen came. So Kellen wanted to sit in between us, so we let him sit in between us that night. And my husband is a jokester. When he was making jokes during the whole thing just to keep Kellen entertained. Like, we went outside to light the candles for the palm, and Kellen's like, what's in underneath that door? And he's like, oh, that's where the flying monkeys are. And I I can't help but laugh, and everyone else was laughing around us. And so that lightened the mood. And then on Sunday, Kellen did very well on Sunday, not Sunday, Saturday night. We had mass from like in the evening until 10 o'clock at night, and that was long, especially for an 8-year-old. He was very goofy at the end. He was up on the altar dancing. You could tell that he was very tired. Sorry, I keep looking that way because I keep seeing birds fly past the window right now. And she is very into birds. And I discovered today that the dog is also into birds because I let him out to pee and he went to chase a bird. Goofy dog. But, and then when I was at the yarn shop on Saturday, I discovered that they have a knit night on Monday nights. So, past 2 Monday nights, I've been going to knit night. And the group is very hilarious. And they're like, oh, well, that group's kind of loud. It's like, I can be loud too. Just get, my friend said to me, she's like, you could be loud too. Just wait till they get to know you. And I told her she was right. And then I discovered that some of the people in the Monday Night Knit group are going to Maryland Sheep and Wool on the same bus that I am. So I get to walk around Maryland Sheep and Wool with new people that I don't know, but I look forward to getting to know. And so yeah, Maryland Sheep and Wool is gonna be so much fun. I usually go down on Saturday because Sunday's my rest day. Saturday usually my Saturdays now are to take Cal to ice skating lessons. Then he comes over to the house and spends the day here until we take him home. And tomorrow we will not tomorrow. Saturday will be the same thing. And then Sunday I get to go to Sheep and Wool. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my god, I want all these colors. I keep following people on Instagram. It's like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. My bank account is only, yeah, like other people. Your bank account's only so big. Your eyes, you know, you your eyes are bigger than your pocketbook. So, other than that, the next weekend, this weekend's Sheep and Wool. Next weekend is we go to a baby shower. My cousin and his wife are having a little girl in July, and I made that little blue and gold dress for her. I can't wait until the baby is born so I could see her in it, because her name is Willow. Her name is going to be Willow. She's going to be born, I think she's due at the beginning of July. But my mother's birthday is in the middle of July, so she always hopes that like another Mitrovic baby will be born on her birthday. So, and then the day after that is Mother's Day and my birthday. So, I have tentative plans right now to hang out with my guys on Mother's Day. There's usually a fair downtown that Dave takes Kellen to. So we're going to tag along going down to that fair with my guys. And I will have a blast at Maryland Sheep and Wool, and I hope to talk to you soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Happy knitting.